ignited. Type of bars that get God indicted. Nah, player hate me, but you gotta like it. Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threaten God be the quickest way to a casket, nigga.
What up, everybody? America, DC. Listen, this is District Alum. It's your boy Blizzy and my man.
Man, Frank C, man, we're in the building, man.
Hey, look, we got a very, very special guest today, man. A true district alumnus is in the building. Yeah,
legend, okay?
You know what I'm saying? He goes by the name of Mustafa, and he has man, if you don't know what DC Decades is about, man, then look, y'all been missing it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna add a little bit onto that. Tell y'all something, man. We ain't even gonna give you a bio because it'd be disrespectful because all the stuff that he's done in the city for himself, the movement, everything for New Balance. So it'll be disrespectful to give him a proper bio. So we gonna just go ahead on and just tell you who the fuck it is. Some stuff. That's who the fuck we gotta do something, man. We gonna keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? He already know. He gonna let y'all know who he is. Y'all know who he is. We ain't doing all that bullshit, man. We keep it real on our show, man.
Yeah.
But we know we respect everything.
We definitely got one of the realest on the show right now, man. Let's clap it up for this man.
Yeah. Mustafa, what's good, man?
Hey, what's up, Frank?
Thank you for being here, man.
Man, listen.
Looking good, man.
Man, appreciate it.
Man, I'm happy for you, bro.
You know, we gotta think.
Got to, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
Stay in the game.
Yeah, got to.
Gotta preserve ourselves.
Even if we get the salt and pepper, I'm gonna be all white.
Gotta preserve ourselves.
I can't wait till I get there. I'm on my way. I can't wait till I get there. You know what I'm saying? This is not Beijing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and by the way, this is a disclaimer for all you nosies and messies. I roll my Cubans up. Okay, so this is not what y'all think it is. So please, because we have Mustafa here and we don't want to fuck up his endorsement. He has nothing to do with the views and angles of this show, okay? DC in America.
So look, ladies and gentlemen, America, let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about what's popping right now. And we got Summer League that's about to pop off tonight.
Yeah.
And guess who everybody talking about?
That Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny James, man. You know, the 55th pick in the draft.
I'm 55.
You know what I'm saying? The 55th pick. Hey, so let's remember that number though. It's either going to be a number to remember or a number to not. One or the other.
Well, you know, the critics already going in.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying? They already, he ain't work hard, man. He ain't do this, he ain't do that. But you got
it wasn't a lot of known, entities coming into this draft other than him. I mean, you had a few people that was known, but it wasn't a lot of known entities coming to the draft, and he was the biggest name coming into the draft. So, of course, the spotlight is going to be on him. They've been talking about nepotism, right? Hey, look, bro, like if I'm somebody's father and I got a chance to get my son opportunity, why the fuck not?
And that's in any sport.
Hey, so what you think about
that's
that?
Anywhere though.
That's
anywhere though.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So what you think about the Mustafa? Like, what you think about Bronny James getting drafted? How do you feel about that?
Well, I really feel like it's just love. I love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Versus my first thought is never, oh man, that's fucked up.
Right,
you know what I mean? It's nepotism. I wasn't even saying, look, I know the word. I wasn't using the word. All these people, I see all these people on social media, nepotism, y'all wasn't even using it.
Can't even spell it.
Stop lying. Stop bullshitting, right? So it's like, just show some love, man. Look, LeBron, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful dream. Like any father, especially with a father and son.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So you see your son, and this is what he wants to do. I don't feel like LeBron forced him into doing this. You understand what I'm saying?
I commend LeBron because you got to think about the fact that he's doing it from the standpoint of someone who didn't have a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you ain't have no father, but you know what? I'm gonna make sure all my kids good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if my son, this is what my son want to do, and I can open that door up for him, and I know he's working hard to get it, yeah, why not?
What something I do wonder though, y'all think that Bronny might have wanted to play against his father, and it's just the way it went down.
Well, here's my take on the whole situation. On to answer your question first. Honestly, if I was Bronny, yeah, I would want to play against my dad. Number one, but I would love to play with my dad. You know, make history first. You know what I'm saying?
So start a trend.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So me personally, I got on this show, right, because I know Capes. Right? I got in the DC government because I ain't gonna put them people out there, but because of certain persons we both know.
Yeah.
Right? You think I'm complaining about anything?
Hell no.
No. It's who you know, not what you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you niggas is hating. You know what I'm saying? So like, if your father ain't do nothing for you, nigga, kick rocks, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my style. My father was like that. My father made sure I played on his football team, made sure I got everywhere, and I proved my work in this city. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me work harder because my father was behind me. You know, my father made sure that that I was a man first and don't be the homecoming game. You know what I'm saying? So him playing with his father, he gonna learn so much shit from his father because from his father, arguably, we can say the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Some people's GOATs. If fathers like that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't motherfucking Perkins' son. He ain't motherfucking Paul Pierce, son. This motherfucker is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you niggas need to chill. You niggas ain't had no father, no mother to kill you. So what? That's your fault. Don't be mad at me because my father took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because my father raised me to be a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? You niggas kick rocks. And if Mustafa White wasn't in the crowd, I'd say something else. Yeah, you fall, you hating ass niggas.
She done heard everything, bro.
Okay, thank you, man. All right. You niggas suck my dick.
But see, just what I look at it, right? Rich Paul controlled the narrative for him also, right? Because at the end of the day, if he was telling teams don't draft Bronny, that means teams was interested in him.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that it was just the Lakers that wanted them. Nah, he set that shit up for LeBron, for real. You know what I'm saying? And for Bronny. But it was more so, all right, I'm gonna make your dream come true and your dream come true.
And you know what I would like to see personally? I would like to see Bronny had that killer instinct. That's the only thing I feel like LeBron is missed. He missed. And if Bronny can develop that killer instinct with them skills, oh man, it'd be a beautiful thing to see.
Because he's skilled.
Yeah,
he's skilled. What I'm saying. He's skilled.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. Watch out for Bryce.
Oh yeah.
Watch out. Oh, he's coming, boss.
Oh yeah.
Watch out for Bryce.
Yeah, Shorty.
He's 16 right now.
Yeah, but he go hard.
Yes, man. I seen the footage of him up there. He elbowed her back. Yeah, looked at him. Has he crossed?
Bryce
got we need that shit.
Bryce
need that back.
Dog in him. Bryce got Savannah. Savannah from the hood. Nigga. Bron ain't from the hood. Savannah might shoot dice, nigga. That's why you think LeBron ain't cheating. Man, he's 6'8". Why you
Bryce ain't 6'8" yet?
Man, 6'7", 6'8". Google it.
He about 6'6".
Nigga. He's 6'7", 6'8".
He about 6'6".
Man, Google, man, put it in your phone, man. We don't want to tell America nothing wrong. Google that shit up. He's 6'8", 6'7", bro.
He's not that.
And he got Savannah in him.
But he's gonna be that. He's
Savannah
projected.
shoot dice, man.
If he about 6'6" at 16,
Savannah hit Jay.
Yeah, he gonna get some.
She know it's good, man. That's why you think LeBron married her, man. Why you think he ain't going on? When you got to a solid one that know how to roll J's, bro. It is so smoke no more. Yeah, you gonna marry her. Shit, I might get back on my ex. Shit, she should roll my J's up. I'm mad as shit. I can't roll my J's up no more, J.
17 at 6'6".
Shit, I'm like, hey, can you roll that? I don't know what's this right here. Oh man, you got to go. You ain't gonna work, boo. You got to go. You can't roll my J's up. Okay, let's get on top. I'm on top. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. You know how sports. You know what us in sports, shit can go.
What y'all think about this dude Toppin? Pause. He got hurt with Youngin. Yeah. Toppin.
Which one?
The boy Toppin. OB. You better stop playing.
OB Toppin?
Yeah.
I mean, he all right. He all right.
He better than the dude that y'all got.
What kind of injury
he got? He all right.
K Slay. Shot to the nigga names. Man, the Wizards, y'all make me sick.
Oh man,
look at that camera right here.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
And he's supposed to be from the city.
Y'all make me
sick.
I got a nigga named K Slay.
Only K Slay I respected the Bullets back. We need the Bullets back.
K Slay.
Talking about Kyle Kuzma. He gotta be talking about Kyle Kuzma. I don't know who else he's talking about.
What's the nigga? No, what's y'all just drafted? His name's Slay, ain't it?
No, he's talking about Alexander Saw.
Oh, Shaw, Slay, Eddie Saw, whatever.
See, that's what I'm saying. He don't even look. We got 3 of them. We got three potential nice.
The second
We got the second pick.
Yeah, he
Alexander 7-1. We got a younger from Baltimore, Bud Currington. And we got a younger from Miami, Keyshawn George.
You like Keyshawn George for y'all third pick?
Nigga, all them niggas youngins. They can develop. All them youngins. All them.
What you think the Wizards did with the picks, Mustafa?
Man,
Give us your. I know you like sports.
Look, I love my home team, but I've been done with the Wizards since they changed the name. I just been done with it.
Yeah, they want the same as the Bullets.
I want the football team.
Last time they did something.
I want the football team back in the city.
That's gonna happen
with
though.
a different name.
Y'all get the Redskins back.
Preferably the Redskins.
Y'all get it back.
And I want the Bullets back.
They said it's coming back. I'm
The logo come back.
Damn.
And see, this is the thing. You gotta think about, all right, in the past couple of years with both organizations, it's been a turnover in ownership.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, everything is from the mud right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, nigga. We don't have time for that shit. We've been losing too.
We have been. So
I don't want to be 70-something years old.
Do we not give a new organization time? At least 2 years. At least 2 years.
That's fair.
At least 2 years.
That's fair, but it's still long. That shit long. It sound. I'm telling you.
Nowadays.
I'm telling you this. Yeah.
All right. So let me say it like this. Oklahoma City, right? The same people that's in our front office was just in their front office. They just built that team up. Where they at right now? Oklahoma City, OKC, the number one motherfucking seed that was in the West last year. They just built that team up. The same people that was in that front office just switched over to our front office.
You have faith in the front office. You can't tell me you had faith in this front office.
I don't. What I'm trying to say,
decade.
I never had faith in the front office.
you shy.
I never had faith because you know what? The reason why I ain't had faith in the front office back then is because they kept on hiring the same people that was already inside the organization instead of going outside the organization and getting some basketball minds. That's exactly what they did this time. Taylor Youngster said, fuck it. I need to do something different because I'm getting the same results, which is nothing. You ain't from the district. You ain't from the district. You ain't from the district. You ain't from the district.
Hey, when it comes to bum ass Wizards, I'm from Oak County. Fuck the Wizards. It's terrible, man. They stunk ever since they gave Otto Porter that $100 million contract.
I was
sorry,
mad.
motherfucker. Man, them niggas be smoking boat, man. Them niggas hit J's up there, motherfucker, up the Cap Center Arena, man. Them niggas hit J's. What's up?
Our NBA fans are fucking crazy enough. The Wizards games be boring as shit.
Yeah, it's just a fashion show.
Motherfuckers, go in there, act crazy, man. Get the team pumped up.
Yeah, you got to
start. You know what I'm saying?
John Wall did. John Wall, my man.
I went to a playoff game with John Wall, bro.
That shit is lit. They should have never got rid of
that Atlanta series. That shit was lit.
You gotta keep it like that.
The Boston game was lit.
This my shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's
John Wall, greatest Wizard ever. Him and Gilbert.
Hey, look, we got rid of Bradley Beal. That whole is gone now. That whole is gone now. We doing something new. You know what I'm saying? We doing something.
Hey, all week. Look, time. All we can do. You know what I mean?
That's why I say, man, you gotta give it at least 2 years, bro, because
that's fair.
We got a brand new team with nothing but teenagers.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? We drafted teenagers, literally.
And y'all think the youngins take it as serious?
I'm just gonna drink my drink.
Well, with they,
you know what I mean? As far as
so what the Wizards doing? They going for high character motherfuckers, people who ain't all into like the social part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they drafting these niggas from France and all this type shit. They getting these people from other countries that's like they more into their craft than the aesthetic of. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, Frank.
I have a question. Aren't you the same sorry motherfuckers that drafted a motherfucker from overseas and kept him on ice? Ain't he still on ice? The nigga's still in Slovenia in the army shooting that bear. And this nigga's supposed to be a number 6 draft pick.
You going low, man. You going low.
Hey, Frank, you going low.
Who your team then? Who your team?
I'm a listen. Hold up, I feel attacked.
Because it ain't You see,
you gonna make the audience. You gonna make the audience think about shit, man.
I feel the tap.
You play for Ed Hardy. I play for the district, nigga.
I
You play for Ed Hardy, and I play for the district.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
Okay, y'all ask me a question. I'm gonna answer. Excuse me. Because of the state of basketball right now, I'm just a fan of the game and players. Right. I used to be a Bulls fan, pause, when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just because when I started playing, y'all know I hoop. So, you know, I'm like, I'll bust these niggas' asses, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping off that shit. But then one day I went to this barbershop on Summer S, right? And they asked me who my team was, and I told them the same thing. They said, "Nigga, you got picked." So I picked the Wizards. This was like 2001. I was through the Gilbert and the John Wall era, right? But when they said they was gonna give Otto Porter that money instead of keeping Oubre, I said, they do that, I'm done. So I've denounced myself as a Wizards fan ever since they gave Otto Porter that fucked up ass.
All right, so I'm gonna agree with you. I was fucked up with it, but you know what?
And then
that was an Ernie Grunfeld move.
Let me add this to it too, and y'all can have it. Then when it was a decision between either splitting the money up between Bill and Wall or letting one of them go, I said, let Bill go. We can get more for Bill than we can get for Wall at that time because of Bill's upside and how young he was. Wall was locked in. All we had to do was build around him. All he needed was some niggas that go with him. Everybody say, well, he shot this and shot that. He had to shoot the ball like he had to. No one else, Otto Porter wasn't going to do it. He wasn't going to do it at all. And y'all know that. He was scared. That nigga was looking the other way. He was looking at the girl in the stand one time. Nigga went right past and dunked on him. Paul.
Can we all agree that the organization, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like Jack Curry?
Yeah, they carried John Wall. Yeah. They did. Nah, they owe that man. I'm gonna tell you y'all something. They owe that man a position in the organization. They owe him a ring in the Hall of Fame. His jersey retired and everything. Him and Gilbert Arenas. Them two dudes was the only two dudes that changed the culture.
Especially in our generation.
In our generation. Them niggas was down the farms, man, hooping, man. Down the farms. Shout out to Miles and them down the farms, man.
Gil was down there.
I know Gil was down there. Gil was down there off the bad foot hooping. It's some run shoes.
Chris Webber and yeah, we had it.
Yeah, we had it. And Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland used to be drunk as shit on New York Avenue.
Man, Rod Strickland used to be drunk as shit in love.
I got stories.
Rod said Republic Gardens, man. Rod, man, come on, man. Come on, man. So you smoke cigars with us back in the back. Pause it. Pearl, come on, man.
So look, what's up? I want to move into the next segment, right? And the next segment, man, is highlighting this man right next to me.
Man, I like the way you moved into the next segment. That was real smooth. Yeah, right? You must have been talking to Capers, but
go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Capers must have got your ear, son.
Hey, look, Mustafa, let the people know, who you are, what section of the city you from, and what you about.
I'm Mustafa Tariq. For those who don't know, native Washingtonian, grew up First and Kennedy Street area, Uptown Northwest.
Uptown niggas, yeah.
3 different high schools, so I know a lot of people. I didn't go to 3 different high schools by choice, but that's how it was back then. You get put out of one, you gotta go to another, try another one, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
You still under your mother's roof.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta follow the rules, and we were just fighting back then a lot. So the person that would get caught, I was that person. That's what I always tell our son, babe. Speaking from experience, you get caught. I was the one that got caught all the time. So I attracted the attention. So the principal would say, hey, he's not a good fit in here. So I went to Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, and I went to when Upson was there, principal. That was 87. Okay. Then I went to my mother tried to reform me and put me in Archbishop Carroll, and it was all dudes. What you think was going to happen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fighting again.
Yeah.
In Catholic school, you get the merit. So you get a certain amount of demerits. I got over the amount. Mm-hmm. I got a chance. I still got over the amount. Mr. Peters, who it was at that time, for all Carolines that know, that's Mr. Peters was there. He told my mother the same thing. So finally went to Coolidge and straightened up.
Oh, you went the coolest nigga.
I graduated from Coolidge.
Good, nigga. Nah, and I'm gone, man.
Hey,
I'm
man,
dog. I'm gone, man.
That's the way it was. But that's where I grew up at.
Hey, real live though.
Yeah.
Real life. I was supposed to go to Coolidge.
Hey, be careful. Wilson and Coolidge. Wilson and Coolidge always win.
Hey, Frank, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. Real life, I went to Rebo, so I was supposed to go to Coolidge.
But you glad you went to Wilson, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ended up in
You
Wilson.
glad you went to Wilson.
I did
Change your life.
So you know, Rebo. Hey, listen, Rebo.
It's like, nah, shout out to Coolidge. That's a
back then.
Hey, real
They
quick.
used to call it Baby Lorden because they ain't let us outside, so it got unchy in that motherfucking lunchroom for real. You hear me?
Hey, that's where all the fights happened and everything. Motherfuckers used to try you.
Yeah,
And then I always tell people, this generation, no shade to this generation, but this generation wouldn't have been able, from what I see, wouldn't have been able to handle the junior high schools that we came in. Because as soon as I don't give a fuck, you fresh from top to bottom. You walk in the homeroom, 7 something in the morning, nigga gonna fire you up.
Not even home.
Fire your ass, find something to fire your ass up about. Yeah. And you had to be tough. You even had to come back with it, with some good shit.
Some good Jones,
you just had to take it and start laughing.
One or the other, man.
So let me clear up something real quick for everybody, DC, everybody, America that don't know why I just walked and did what I just did. Coolidge and Wilson is a rival high school.
Yeah.
I mean, we like it, and its reason being because a lot of people that went to Wilson got kicked out of Wilson with the Coolidge, or they couldn't, or vice versa, or they couldn't get into Wilson, they couldn't get into the Coolidge, so they had to go to that school. So it's a lot of hate and tension, especially in sports. Like it's a lot of history there. So when he said Coolidge, ladies and gentlemen, almost threw up. So back to the original program.
But how was your time growing uptown? You know what I'm saying, like through the 80s and 90s?
Uptown was a different animal. So I can speak on First and Kennedy Street. So First and Kennedy Street had different layers of homies. So you had some homies that was all about the money that was on Kennedy Street. Early in the mid 80s, 85, 86. Everybody was about the money. Hey, it wasn't, the older homies wasn't having it. They was making sure we went to school, making sure we did our homework. It was the village concept. Then, you got deeper into those late 80s when the violence started to happen more. And you had another group of homies that came down to Kennedy Street. And all they cared, I'm not going to say all they cared about, but the main thing was making a name for themselves. And that's where the violence is. And the older homies used to tell us, hey, look, man, don't bring that shit where you at, where you don't, where you shit at, pretty much. So it's like, it fucked the block up. You know what I mean? And I never was a block boy. I would go down the block, hang out with the homies for a little bit. And then, back then you had to pay phones. You had the clientele that was still working. They had normal, good government jobs and stuff like that, post office.
My father wanted.
They would call you. Give me your beeper number. So I was still in that mindset because I learned from the older homies I was about the money. So they would call you, hit my beeper. I ain't need to be on the block. Slow money to me was learning from the homies. Slow money is better than no money. So I would take my time and stuff like that, work off my beeper. So I was one that, because I had access, I had cousins, I had, I was close to people on the other sides of town, not southeast, northeast. Only part of the city I didn't frequent was southwest. And so I would go other places, you know what I mean, to get it. So, that was the difference with me, but I still claim my home uptown, First and Kennedy Street, but I was never staying on the block. Everything was about the block.
You was moving,
protecting the block. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I just took with my older homies the game they was giving me, and I just
never be in one place.
Took it to another level. Yeah.
Listen to what he's saying, y'all. Yeah. Y'all gotta listen to what he's saying. He kicking game for free right now.
Yeah, never be in one spot for too long, bro. You
Absolutely.
Know what I'm saying? Especially if you out here moving and grooving, you can't be in one spot.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, the police before the violence, the police, for those who don't know, not saying they wasn't doing their job, But the police ain't really give a fuck about you making no money.
Also, wasn't no violence.
You understand what I'm saying? So they know what you're doing. They know your mother. You had the village. I always bring up the village concept because you had the police officers that grew up in the neighborhood at the time. You had the police officers that went to school with you. They just decided to go to law enforcement.
Right.
So they fuck with you. They fuck with your family. So they give you warnings. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this was getting ready to happen. Get your ass up off this block. Blah, blah, blah. Some listened, some didn't. So, you know what I mean? You might get arrested by your homie. They won't rough you up. It's your homie. Your police officer, they won't rough you up. But, hey, I got to do my job. It was a cat and mouse game. Catch me if you can. You understand what I'm saying? Back then. So that's how it was. And they weren't the jump outs.
Question. I don't want to cut you off. Back then, would you say like more like some of the police, more police came from the community back then?
Absolutely. Almost 100%. That's one of the problems now. That's one of the problems that I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting me and my wife. That's what we did the first officer friendly event a couple of weeks ago. To bring back those programs. 50% of us, maybe more, and y'all know, grew up playing sports for Boys and Girls Club. Them was the Metropolitan Police Boys and Girls Club. So they was our coaches.
Yeah.
So, you understand what I'm saying? So we had relationships. You know, and that shit is almost non-existent now. You know, so it was a difference, and they will force the police, the feds, you know, the FBI, DEA, ATF were forced to get involved because of the violence, because of the murders. When we became the murder capital, so it was a different ball game after that, and then it was the point of no return.
Preach.
I was looking at something like, and they were saying at the time when New Orleans was the murder capital, it had like 200 something murders, and I was like, the time we was the murder capital. We was damn near 500 murders, bro. Like,
and it's not to glorify it or we don't condone it, but we crushed that shit.
Hey, let me tell y'all something about DC, man. Growing up when we was coming up, man, it's certain sections you couldn't even walk down the street.
Yeah,
like
man.
it's certain sections white people. I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. The chicken skin people, could not. Yeah, the chicken skin. They look like a pack of chicken.
Yeah, same thing.
Chicken legs. You seen? Yeah. So they couldn't even walk. Now you see them walking dogs, skipping, smoking hookah and shit.
Oh man.
Doing laffy taffy and yoga and shit, all in Trinidad shit. I'm like, wait a minute. Nowhere in the world I would see a chicken skin walking down Montello in '88. That person either a crackhead or a motherfucking dope fiend, or you the police.
It's a catch-22 to gentrification, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it does make the city look better, but it takes away from
the culture of the city.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like the real DC, dog.
So
we supposed to benefit. Listen, we supposed to benefit from that gentrification as well. What makes me upset, and my wife would tell you also, like we had an event. We had an event up UDC. Y'all know where UDC at?
When did UDC?
I'm graduating from UDC.
When did UDC?
Mass communications. That's free.
It's an HBCU.
A semester or two.
It's a historically black college.
I play ball up there. Coach Max, shout out to the Firebirds.
It's all UDC gets plenty of money. All right, each year. So and they're also the only public university in the city. Now, UDC. There's people over east of the river that have never been up there. The shit right on the red line. You come out y'all know, you come out the train, it's right there. You understand what I'm saying? They never been over there. We had a couple of vendors, didn't we, babe? Had a couple of vendors that said, hey, we only signed up because we was looking for an excuse to get up here. So y'all think about that. So they feel like they're not welcome. It's people over east of the river that feel like they are not welcome in that neighborhood. This is our fucking city. And that's the problem with gentrification. Just like with that Union Market, motherfuckers don't stop going because all these white people are coming over there. Y'all don't fucking stop going. We got to stay present in the city, or it is going to be what y'all saying it is.
Man, preach, Mustafa.
As of right now, it's not what y'all saying it is. You just think it is. It's the mindset. But if you don't stay present and go over there and enjoy the shit just like they are, our ass are gonna be out.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So we got that's something that we have to continue doing. That's why people say, "Oh, it's the chocolate city." No, it's still the chocolate city. We just not showing up.
Yeah. Facts.
Let's move on to how did DC Decades come about?
DC Decades. So I wasn't an Instagram person, was I, babe? So
shout out to wifey. She's in here. She's in the stand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to wifey. So if you hear a little voice in the background, that's wifey.
She explained to me that, hey, look, this is a new day. This is what you do, what you got to do. You know what I mean? So, all right. So COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a business partner of mine, my man. It runs I don't know if y'all know about the Mecopolis page. It's a New York page. It's on Instagram. It's called Mecopolis, right? So I'm seeing him posting, old pictures and stuff like that. New York, one thing about New York, they have no issue with
nostalgia,
sending pictures and shit like
history.
that, right?
No.
Let me tell y'all some funny shit about us. Y'all already know though. But he came to me, he approached me before COVID and was like, man, look, I can see you, because I helped him out. He was doing a segment, he did a DC segment for about a couple of weeks on his page. And this is a New York page, strictly New York. So I hit him up. I said, man, some of this shit you posting is inaccurate. So I gave him the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was so grateful. Like, man, you need to do a page like this for DC. Like, man, I ain't doing this Instagram shit. I don't even know how to do this shit. I don't know how to post or nothing. So I rejected it at first. So COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't got shit to do. Got some spare time on my hands. Talked to wife about it. I said, what you think? What you think, babe? You think I should do this shit, right? She's like, yeah, I told you. So I had her came up with a name. I had her make the page or whatever. So I said, you know what? Let me see how I can.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
Nah, go ahead, talk, man.
Oh, okay. I said, let me see how I can get our folks to engage. What can I think of? So the first thing I thought of was the dudes with the hands. Before the gunplay, we had certain dudes throughout the city that was known for their hands, right? I said, I'm gonna do this shit, right? So the first dude I thought of was my man, rest in peace, Wendell Hurd, right? So I got my own personal stories. You know what I'm saying? I knew these people. So I got my own personal stories. I said, let me put this shit, let me write. Because I can say I write pretty good, right? So I said, I'm going to write up some shit. Let me find an old picture or get an old picture of Wendell. And this is going to be my first post. Man, I posted that shit, wrote up a good little story about Wendell. That shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first. At that time, I would do like five posts of regarding the same different and highlight different people. So Wendell was my first one. So I posted that shit. Everybody went crazy, blah, blah, blah. So that became that shit. I'm like, damn, I got a responsibility now with this Instagram shit. So that's how DC Decade started. Simple as that. You know what I mean? So, I got the inspiration from my wife and my New York partner. His name is Lade. Just did it. And you all can imagine, right? If you know how our city is, it was like pulling teeth to get pictures. Nigga could have been.
Back then, that was one thing. Niggas was real.
You better not take no pictures
about that shit.
Hey, hold up.
They think they gonna get a charge, right? Like if I show my face. And the old, we got that from the old homies, and they was right.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? That shit was for real. So like,
I got a question for you, Mustafa.
go ahead.
You see, you mentioned your New York homie to help you with this. Who's the other guy that inspired you to do this as well? A lot of people don't know he's a gangster too. Like he's being modest, y'all. He's being humble right now. But this nigga Mustafa is the nigga for real. He's that guy. He's a LeBron Jordan of DC. Justin.
Hey man, I appreciate that. That's love, right?
Yes, sir.
That's love. But yeah. I had to take it. I had to take it there. So I was like, damn, I got a responsibility now, and I know it. I told wife it's gonna be hard getting shit from the dudes for being pictured in these pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to make the page well rounded because you know what I'm saying, we get, you got so many pages and platforms that just talk about street shit. So I had to make the page well rounded because we had during the crack epidemic and before we still had so much fun.
Yeah, DC was like that, man.
DC was so much.
It was in
shit.
songs, rap songs.
You understand what I'm saying? So I had to make the page well rounded. So I would do that. I would post some history. I would post some fun stuff we used to do, growing up and shit we used to watch and shit like that. Just well rounded versus just the street shit. So that's what made my page different, I believe. And people started to catch on, and it grew and it grew. And it has taken a life of its own now. But I still feel the pressure. I feel like I have to provide this content now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, you can't stop, bro. Pause. Yeah. You gotta keep going, man.
It seems
the
like
nostalgia DC the originality of like you say, everything. You got the gangsters, the partiers, the girls, the dudes, the barbecues, the festivals,
and Frank,
the trends, everything.
The whole golden era of the nightlife.
So, so that's why I asked you that question, because I know you was gonna get into
like
that.
DC decades is like you preserving the culture.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary, and especially so important now because the gentrifiers, y'all know the whole Don't Mute DC. For us to even have a movement like that is ridiculous, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying? So the gentrifiers will come in and try to change it up. And I was like, man, listen. I know what to say. I know what to do to y'all. And like Frank saying, the nostalgia is king right now. You know what I mean? Because we are living at a time. We have to be grateful for our era that we live these times, because the younger generation
don't understand
it. They love I don't like to leave them out.
Nope.
I don't like to leave them out because they feel, if you talk to the youngins, they want to be a part of what was going on. They don't want to be left out, and they don't want to be overlooked. So I when I tell a story, I try to tell it so they can understand it and appreciate it.
Feel inclusive.
We just like, versus like we just overlooking them, and we not. They are the next DC. They the next generation.
Essentially, it's a gap, right, between us and them right now. Because back then, like you were saying, the older heads, they would teach you how to get that bread. Nowadays, these youngins, they look up to the youngin that crash out.
We dropped the ball.
You absolutely right.
It ain't all our fault. But some things were the criminal justice system. We all know that's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? When the mass incarceration, the non-violent drug offenders getting so much time, and shit like that. We dropped the ball we didn't, just like you just mentioned with our older homies. The village is gone. You know what I mean? And people have this idea of always break down what snitching really is to these youngins, because they confused. Some of them are confused about it. You can't be a snitch, labeled as a snitch, if you're a civilian. You've never been in the game. If you've never done anything, illegal or anything like that, you just going to work every day, you're 9 to 5 coming home, and you see somebody kill somebody outside of your house, you call the police and tell them what happened. You saw what. You're not a snitch. You're only a snitch if you was in the fucking game and you doing the same thing somebody else doing, y'all partners or whatever. You get caught and you tell on that man. That's a snitch. That's a rat. You understand what I'm saying? But
not taking accountability for your shit.
These youngins like, oh, grandma 70-something years old and told what happened to her, or granddad told what happened in his neighborhood. He a snitch. And that's what's going on now. And that's where we dropped the ball as far as some of us being holding ourselves accountable and the youngins accountable and being consistent in their lives to be able to tell them the game. Hey, look, I don't even try to stop the youngins that's in the game or whatever they want to consider it nowadays. It's like you just want to give them, their brains are still underdeveloped, and they're gonna remember what you told them. You know, whether they get locked up or you hope they live. You know what I mean? But you got to teach them just like we was taught, just like you mentioned. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel like we dropped the ball, and with so many of us that left. Mass incarceration left single mothers. You know what I mean? More than when we grew up. I'm a child of a single parent household, but it is more now. And then you got the parents that you got the grandmothers that are kind of young.
Yeah,
and still want to be out and party and shit like that.
When you think about it, when you think about it, like I was saying before, you know, it's definitely a gap, but the violence is still there.
Oh man!
And with the violence still being there, the youngins with these guns, they getting younger.
Oh yeah. There's no fighting them at all.
Yeah, ain't no we gonna wreck these niggas. Nah. Pick up that motherfucking tool and use it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They got these switches now, and they ain't playing on these streets. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about 12 and 13-year-olds. So you gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch yourself just as a civilian. You may have been like whatever you did in the past, that shit don't even matter in 2024. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You gotta move accordingly.
And they don't care who you are. They don't care what you did.
You gotta move accordingly out here.
They don't want to hear the jail stories. You know, when we were growing up, we used to hear the older homies that was in Lawton come home. You know, they tell us about their shit, and we learn from that shit. What not to do. That's why I considered myself one of the best that ever did. I thought I was doing something so sneaky, I was getting away with shit until I got hit. But we these youngins don't want to hear that jail shit. They want to know how to get some fucking money. They don't want to hear that. So it's like, you gotta meet them where they at.
That's the thing. I'm like, all right, they want to get some money. They want to get some money, but these youngins ain't really getting no money like that. They picking up their gun, and that's they claim to fame as being a shooter. Yeah. These youngins claim to fame right now as being a shooter. Yeah. Ain't nobody really getting no real bread out here in 2024 like that. I'm not saying there ain't no youngins that got no money out here, but I'm talking about how it was back in the 80s and 90s. I'm talking about you had damn near 16, 17-year-olds that was millionaires.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. They want bad. That's what they want right now, man.
They want that name.
And look. All right, 4th of July, right? 4th of July. I leave J-Rock house. I leave J-Rock house. I go around Riggs, right? I go around D house. Why is it? Motherfucking a 70-year-old man and a youngin get shot. They ain't got shit to do with nothing. On 4th of July, just can't do. The youngin was just home, just came home from college. And the 70-year-old, they just got shot. I ain't got shit to do with nothing.
We knew better. Than that. Because first of all,
only snitching is like you say, if you act.
Just think about that. It so much loss can happen from that. It's just no order. We gotta have some kind of order. It's no order.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold up.
Yeah.
We have another special.
Another OG in the crowd, man. OG, man. Well, he in the crowd.
He's
Yeah.
having a
They gonna know- yeah.
conversation right now.
OG in that. We gotta
with our
respect
guests
OG.
right now,
You
you know what
gotta
I'm
respect OG, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
I heard nothing feel funny being
It is with all
You
my
know what
man
I'm saying?
HB in the building.
Yeah, man.
He in the cut right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got two real
Yeah.
official district
Yeah.
alumnus in the building right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Understand that shit.
Yeah. Respect it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Respect it.
So,
Damn it.
like, all right, you talking about the violence. So we got you back then. All right, when you went to the go-go, they say the go-go brought the violence real heavy, which it did. But you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Do you think the violence with go-go and the violence that detoured like that pretty much like scared the music industry off from fucking with like us heavy? Like you had music industry people that came down here and fuck with us on some party shit, but like to like we gonna fuck with y'all and uplift y'all and you know what I'm saying? That type shit.
Well, it was look, we don't have nobody to blame but ourselves when it comes to music shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what was going on was New York was in the studio. New York was in the studios. We was in the go-go. Just the bands was happy with, they were satisfied with just us coming out, enjoying them. You understand what I'm saying? The bands weren't in the studios. Like I always let people know, if we would have been in the studios, if the go-go bands would have been in the studios back then, just like New York City at the same time, this was a unique time. Okay, because you got to think about go-go even before Spike Lee did the butt with EU. Red Essence, man, had already stretched out. Junkyard was signed with Def Jam.
Facts.
It was.
Facts.
With Sardine.
Junkyard.
Facts.
Let me tell
Sardines
y'all
came
again.
under Def Jam.
Junkyard was signed with Def Jam. Shit be falling off. We let shit, that crack epidemic fucked us up, bruh. Cause shit just fell off, man. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, and it was just, we already felt like we would start. We got the money already. We already got the money. So like, what the fuck we need to do this? Go to the studio for it. Do this. It was bliss. It was. That's the true example of ignorance is bliss, because just imagine Kid and Play, Salt and Pepper, Herbie Lovebug. So many people got shit from the DC culture and the DC go-go at the time. You understand what I'm saying? So we just dropped the ball. It wasn't because the New York, they ain't want to fuck with us because of the violence or anything like that. We dropped the ball, not taking it to another level. And by the time that era was over, it was done. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody had that respect. Look at the DC go-go culture now. You can tell what would have happened back then. What would have happened back then is what's happening now. Go-go is everywhere. You got bands in Atlanta. You got bands in LA. You got and it's a catch-22. Because guess what? Our homegrown music is the only music that has not been infiltrated. Hip-hop done. The homies don't home hip-hop no more. That shit, go-go is it. So that's why we got to be the gatekeepers. That's part of the DC Decades mission as well. We got to be the gatekeepers of that shit. Even what's my man name? Young Guru. Young Guru tell people all the time. You know, he used to fuck with Chucky Thompson. You know, Young Guru is the one responsible for Nonchalant.
He's Jay-Z engineer.
So I'm responsible for Nonchalant. 5 o'clock in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? So he been in the game with DC for a long time, bro. So like he tell you right now, he still says it to this day. I have a video with Young Guru stating, man, go-go, hey, everybody got to be involved. Y'all not fucking with go-go unless everybody gives the green light. And he talking about the bands, the community, everybody.
One thing I feel like in this generation, they doing the rap shit more heavy than they doing go-go. And I'm not saying go-go was dying, but for us, like for people, you know, like that come from the 90s, early 2000s, whatever, still holding on, you know what I'm saying? We still party. These youngins, they want to shoot videos. You know what I'm saying? And the rap shit right now, I'm from 12 to about 21. These youngins ain't really thinking about go-go right now.
Nah,
They
some of
thinking
them
about
don't like it, period.
Well,
Let's just be straight up.
well,
you know what I mean? There's some of them that just don't even like the sound. You know what I mean?
and it's crazy because
they don't
it's
understand
our
the
shit.
instruments.
Yeah,
And you got a lot of them that are not going to take the time to learn how to play instrument. Our go-go bands stay as popular and powerful as they are because it's real instruments. You know what I mean? So a lot of these youngins they don't feel like they need to do that. You know what I mean? The rap, they're impressionable because of the social media. You know what I mean? They feel like the go-go not gonna bring them money, but the rap will.
Well, I think too, another thing too is the times has changed. You know what I'm saying? I think you got social media, you got YouTube, you got these social outlets that okay, at first we had to use the go-go first to rap, right? We had to show our skills. We remember Stinky Dink, shout out to them, Fat Ronnie on them. They showcase Go-Go Nate and all them. They show Big G, Los, all them, you know what I'm saying? Just name a few. They showcase their rap skills with the go-go band. Now the times has changed. I can just get a beat now, right? Say not necessarily forget the go-go band. I don't have to use that avenue no more and just use mainstream to put my stuff out because I have to go to a go-go band. I don't have to go to go-go's no more. I can go independent like that. All I gotta do is get viral and I'm there. So that's what I think the youngins are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I see it in my son. Like, you know, my son, he always talking about, man, yeah, dad, I want to make beats. I want to do this. I said, yeah, that's cool. I'm with that. I said, I'm with you. You can be I don't care if you sell Bibles. You better be the best Bible seller out here. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to do it, do it. Do it the right way.
It's
Learn
transition
it. You
to a different sound. You know, the bounce beat.
Yeah.
Which one thing about me, you know, I'm also gonna be straight up. I don't like it. I don't like the bounce beat.
I don't like that shit neither, man.
I don't want to.
But I ain't dogging it though. Yeah, I ain't hating on it. I don't want to
discourage the youngins. It's like if somebody asks me,
everybody got their preference.
Everybody
got their preference.
You might have
the bounce beat is for the youngins, but it's still go-go.
Yeah, you go-go. That's what I was getting ready to say.
It's still go-go.
My thing is,
right?
Exactly.
So, but see, you know what it is? The bounce beat was always there, but it was a segment. It was a segment inside of the motherfucking shit. So when that part come on, you hype. These youngers want to stay that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole motherfucking time. Boom, 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 boom,
I hate that shit.
They want that shit all the
I ain't knocking it though.
They beat their motherfucking feet.
Hey, look, y'all. Shout out to TCB and all. UCB, TCB, and all the B's. BOBs, the BOTs, the BLTs, and the CCTs.
There's a bunch of initials in the city.
Yeah, shout out to the initials in the city.
But TOB, one thing about TOB. One thing about TOB, and they slow it down. TOB sing, they you might crit. They real.
Try to train them, man.
They respect the instruments.
Mikey and them.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, man, you gotta.
Same thing.
You gotta, like I said, you gotta meet them where they are. But I just want them to have a respect for the craft.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
like I said, with that right there, like it's still a form of go-go, but I'm feeling like it's becoming a lost art, but that's just me. I want to move along. You know what I'm saying? We got this segment, man. You know, it's a trivia segment that we're gonna do with these cars right here, man. Yeah, man. We got these trivia segment with these cars.
When this happened?
It just
this
happened.
This due to me.
It just happened.
I must ain't read the script. Oh my bad. I ain't read that. I ain't see that.
Yeah.
But hey, DC, they lunching. I don't know what this shit going. I don't know where they going with this shit. You know, y'all. Hey, I've been drinking my dog. I've been quiet. Y'all see, I've been quiet. I'm going to get started. This motherfucker. I've been letting it pass.
So, Frank,
what?
You could pick a card. I could pick a card. This is for anybody who's a real Washingtonian. They're gonna know these answers.
Man, what type of shit?
If you're a real Washingtonian, you want
what type of Netflix and chill shit you on today, Paul? Pick a card, and we're gonna see what's
like I said. This what it's about.
Yeah.
All right.
The
name of the card is Chocolate City.
That's your card. Yeah, you take that.
Ungentrified.
Yeah, you take that one.
This is my card right here. Who is the godfather of go-go?
Chuck Brown.
Oh, come on, man.
Chuck Brown.
A Chuck baby don't give a fuck.
It's on you. It's on you. It's on you.
This shit funny as a motherfucker. All right, listen, I'm gonna say it like that. Bitch, set me up. I should have
Marbury.
Goddamn bitch.
Marbury.
Who said that? Chuck
Man
Brown,
for life. Man for life.
Dave Chappelle.
Man for
Marbury.
life. Man for life.
Motherfucker, Marbury. That nigga said this bitch set me up. Marbury, like, motherfucker, man. That motherfucker said, hey, y'all should have seen the video, y'all. Nigga said, bitch, set me up. My bad.
Gaining popularity for its custom name jewelry, which of the following was the most highly visited jewelry store in DC during the 80s and 90s?
The door shine
Nationals, nigga.
The National Center.
Well, he
Answer the question, dog.
Well, he asked me. He asked me the question. You got the answer right there. Shit, he just asked me.
I ain't no need to me to say that because he already hit the Nationals.
Yeah, he won't ask. Oh, this boy, he like Kobe. He like Kobe.
I like this.
Blizzy Kobe.
Bet. All right.
Blizzy Bean. God damn, he like Kobe.
I got one. Which of the following was known as your neighborhood food store and curry fan favorites such as French toast sticks, sandwich sticks?
Give me some.
Murray's, Giant, Safeway,
Murray's. Man, what you chop that motherfucking steak and cheese up? Put some onions in that boy, man, on the toast. Man, you motherfucker, man, y'all best stop playing.
Hey, Frank,
or if you fancy, get you a hot dog bun.
That was my first job. First real job. Yeah, Fleetwood job.
Spicy beef sausage from you.
Oh, shit. All right, y'all, I got one for y'all. Which iconic intersection is known as the heartbeat of the city? When you ride by, you're sure to hear go-go cranking from the speakers. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Damn. Hold on, y'all, damn. Chill. Hey, OG, you gotta chill, OG. OG, you gotta chill. Chill, OG. Chill. All right, listen, y'all. Listen. Let me say the answer. Listen. Martin Luther King Jr. Ave, Good Hope.
Nope.
8th and H.
Nope.
Benner Road in Minnesota.
Nope.
Or 7th in Florida.
7th Florida.
7th in Florida, man.
Shout out to Ada Pacer, man. Ada Pacer, man. Right there on that corner, man. They got that dope cranking, all right? You might see anything out there.
Kicked off WTC.
So I'm gonna pick this question. I'm gonna pick this question, man. Oh, so we all.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Blizzy Bean.
Hey, look.
Blizzy Bryant. Blizzy McGrady. Yeah. Blizzy McGrady. Blizzy McGrady.
I just talked this up. Who would the bounce be king?
A.
What's that? Reaction band.
Ooh.
B, T-O-B.
Ooh.
C, do impressions. D, ain't no fast answers.
T.O.B.
TCB.
It ain't no wrong answer. All the above.
You can go TCB, T.O.B.
All the above.
They ain't got all of the above.
All the above. The Reaction Man too.
T.O.B. or
The
TCB?
Reaction Man too. They chaka chaka dunga dunga chaka chaka.
How we know?
You know what? You gotta go on the website to find out.
We'll have it on the next show. Damn, Mustafa, we ain't got that much sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? That's our money right now, you know what I'm saying? Come back about a year, we had that shit together, yeah.
Hey, look, man, that was the little card segment.
Yeah, I like
shit,
that,
bro.
I like that,
You know what I'm saying?
Please don't tell him that, man.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
man.
man.
Hear this shit in next meeting, man.
Hey, Pat.
Don't tell him that, OG. You know how to hear this shit in next meeting, man.
First of all, he the one in the from the Ibex. All right. But remember, we saw her now. But that yeah, exactly. That was the first.
Hold on, man. Fuck all that, man. I'm sorry, because I gotta ask this question, bro. Like for real. Let's get into the book. Like I want to get into that book.
Which one?
The book you and your man. Yeah, let's talk about that, Joe. Like let's talk about what's the name of the book first of all.
The Golden Era of Nightlife. That's the name of it.
Yeah, explain the book.
All right,
the one with the pictures in it. The one you and Eric Teller did the pictures. What's the name of that jump?
That's the Golden Era of Nightlife.
Yeah. All right.
So the book is me and Eric. Well, Eric, I was over Eric's house a few times.
One of the best sellers in the city, by the way.
This is a legendary promoter in DC, Eric Taylor, in case anybody
Eric Teller, yeah, sure.
Eric had a museum in his house, pretty much in his basement. And I saw the shit. Eric got all these pictures, and because he did EVIP lists. He is the founder of EVIP lists. So you got all this shit, man. You need to, in this day and time, bro, you need to, you know what I mean? You need to do a coffee table type book or something like that. So Eric thought about it. Long story short, we got together, me, him, and the wife, because that's what we do. We also have a publishing company, so it was easy for him. We gave him some advice.
Y'all got a publishing company?
Hey.
We need to talk after this, man. Damn, because
yeah.
God is good. Yeah, God is good.
What's the name of your publishing company?
The Tariq Spit.
Okay.
Shout out to Tariq Spit, man.
Yeah, no doubt. And we working now. We working on Sean. Say it now. We're not saying the name of it. I mean, everybody know anyway. Project with the next.
Don't be spilling the beans.
But Eric got inspired. You know what I mean? So he said, "Let me put this book together. I'm gonna do what you say do with this," and we came out with it, right? So it's what Frank knows. It's about those that era. We had an era. Our nightlife was so unique. Coming from the go-go era, transitioning into the nightclubs. Early on, of course, with Mark Bonds and the Spy Club, those days on up, and then we had something else happen to us. Our cities that was so unique. Michael Jordan played for the Wizards.
At Pearl, he's called a Pearl.
Wherever he was done or not, he came to our city. And he started partying. Public Gardens,
Jordan.
So,
we talking about Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
We talking about Michael Jordan. We talking about Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's make this clear. Michael Jordan was in DC partying.
All that.
For real. With the real gangsters.
Yeah, with us. I was back there with him.
We did a book to highlight that and captivate all those times. Eric had footage, pictures, and things like that. So we all put it in this book. And that's what Frank is referring to, of course.
He's trying to be humble, man. Talk about the book, man. Yeah, that book, the bestseller in DC, on the East Coast. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, Mustafa. Tell him, talk that shit, nigga.
But I wanted, probably why I'm hesitant, Frank, because I wanted more from it. You know what I mean? I wanted more from it because as far as the way I feel like it's, love Eric to death, but I just feel like he rushed it. You know what I mean? We didn't have full control because it was just I was just an inspiration, but it's Eric's stuff. It's Eric's, I
can do a part two.
You know what I mean?
Always could be a part two.
I ain't really have control over that.
Always could be a part two.
Yeah, no doubt. But the book is phenomenal. Like, if somebody on the outside looking in, they like, God damn, man, this shit is crazy. I can't believe y'all had all these celebrities coming down here, H2O. All that stuff going on. It was here. You know what I mean? So the athletes, all at the same time, like we were talking about Ron Strickland earlier. All those people in the book. Frank's in the book.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, you said Frank in the book.
Oh yeah, Frank in there.
Hey, look, it's a reason why he was slicing this.
Nah.
There's a reason why he was real loud slicing that.
Nah. Hold up, y'all. Hold on 1 second. OG, 1 second. Case, 1 second. Hold on, listen. To reiterate what he trying to be funny about, right? Nah, I really like the book. I know Eric Teller and Mustafa at least. I'm 47, so I know at least Mustafa since I was like 15.
Yeah,
I know Eric since I was like 20, right? And when they put the book together, I didn't know anything about it. They didn't tell me anything about it. That's why I was being humble and saying this right now, trying to get them back. It wasn't nothing because I was in the book. I didn't say I didn't even know I was in the book. So how I knew how that came about, somebody hit me, this girl hit me up. She's like, yo, you know you in a book. I said, a book? She said, I didn't know you was that old. I said, oh. I said, wait a minute. I said, what kind of book is this? So she says like a nostalgia. She wasn't even from here. She's from New York. She says it's a nostalgia book of DC, like talking about the DC culture. Some guy named Mustafa and Eric Teller. I said, what's the name of him? She told me the name of him. So I Googled this shit. So I called Eric. I said, Eric, what the fuck type of book is this shit? Like you, I said, you ain't got me in no shit. This like that, right? He said, nah, man, go check the book out. So I went. So the long story short, they did a party at Barcode, a book open at Barcode, book sign and release. I was at work. I couldn't be there, so I was at work. But I got the book.
But y'all do know Frank helped us get that in there, that Barcode.
So
he the one being humble.
Nah, man. Go ahead.
I gotta say, this is my flying right here. I gotta keep it a buck. This is my money.
So let me finish. So make a long story short, I'm gonna keep it short. So I looked at the book, and when I saw these pictures, right, I said, because Eric, I'm gonna tell you something. Eric Teller got some pictures.
Man,
I know that he could be like, give me 5,000 right now. And I don't need to show this. Because you had no pictures back when I'm listen, ladies and gentlemen, look at me. I'm looking at the camera. It's no pictures in cameras. It's no social media. So imagine a club, you drunk, doing what you want to do with no cameras. Guess how loose the club was. Yeah. Everybody did whatever. And you might wake up in the morning like, oh my God, did I just do that? Really? Or you might wake up next to somebody like, oh my God, how the fuck did I get in this situation? But the person, the man is handsome, pause, and the woman is beautiful. At Love or Republic, like these days were the days. Now you wake up, you're like, oh, Jesus, I was drunk as shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you all on social media, your girlfriend call, your baby father call, you like, God damn bitch, you was on the motherfucking stage twerking. Nigga, you had your peeing on that fucking roll pause. It was leave the cameras at home. Y'all fucking up the marriages and the relationships.
It was such a unique time because those days are truly over. Like we're never gonna be able to.
No cameras.
It's over. Like the club scene is nowhere near. Jesus,
you have more fun with no camera. If you put your phone up, oh my God. Hey, man, I done seen more than sleep, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what?
Listen, hold check ball.
He said check ball.
Nightclub, third floor. That jump jumping. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. I had a box. Nigga, he'll tell you I was the man. I'm gonna talk shit.
Yeah, right.
The man, man, Taz is the man in that motherfucker on Fridays, nigga. You couldn't tell me shit, but I was humble with it.
Yeah.
Love, nigga, you know, G, love, whatever you want to call it, OG. Fuck you talking about? So we up. I got the bottle of motherfucking nectar. Demi sack, only nigga with a demi sack walking around, Jay. I'm like this.
Frank was real. Frank was young, so you know you could
young
tell
as shit, strong as a motherfucker, right? Nigga, I look to my right. You know them stances and you know where you put your bottles. So I'm partying. I'm just partying, minding my minute, J Rock. Right? Nigga, I look to my right. On the station, it's a nigga. He got a girl, but it look like he's dancing. Whole time, I'm pinning the move. He cranking the shit out of her, dog. And that's the first time I said, this motherfucker club is crazy. And hold up. No. This club is crazy. Because I'm going to tell you something. Nobody knew. Everybody was partying around them. Nobody was paying attention. Only my freak ass. I'm looking like, oh my God. It's fucking her in the dance floor. Oh my fucking God. I've never seen no slaves for my life. I'm talking about, nigga, I done seen niggas at the bar, because we had to take the stools from the bar, right? Because niggas was getting head under the table of the bar.
No bullshit.
Like this love was crazy. I love was the best club in fucking America.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Monk Mars,
Think about it.
Taz.
The name was self-explanatory.
Oh my
right?
God. And it was clean fun. It wasn't like this freak shit you nasty young niggas doing. You nasty girls. These y'all girls come to see through shit. No, these women was looking sophisticated. And you never knew what they were going to do. And they didn't know what they were going to do. They were professional women that said, you know, there's no cameras. We're going to let our hair hang out. Right? It's only happened one time. Hold on, let her know what she's talking. Like for late talk.
Oh no,
the best.
Speak.
Say it, babe. Say it, babe. Say it, babe.
There was no camera.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you have one with that real hair.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good vibe.
Yes,
So
facts.
that's why you got the athlete who got stuff.
Yeah.
That's why
You better talk, sister. You better talk, sis.
And all the good times where you can see somebody get
right
done
back.
on some speech
Yeah.
because it was a
Good time.
Hey, yo.
No doubt. No doubt.
We
Hey,
about
look, I met my baby mother at Lodge. I ain't gonna lie. That was the baddest first thing I ever did, man. I should have kept moving. But she tugged on my motherfucking back and said, what you drinking on? I said, get off me, you peasant. But no, she was so pretty.
Show might be too much.
And her feet look
We
good.
might be having too much memory.
Okay, my bad.
Hey,
I'm
look,
sorry.
hey,
Go ahead.
look.
Y'all, I'm sorry. We got all time. My bad. Go ahead.
we about to move to the next. We about to move to the next segment. We about to move to the next segment though.
Okay, go ahead. Drink up, man. This fine. This for the show.
Hey, yo. Hey, y'all wilding right now.
Hey, this is how we do
Y'all
it.
having too many
Why
memories.
you like,
right
look, we
now.
gotta go back. We gotta do part 2. Like this show, the best show.
Hey,
You
look,
want them
hey,
to
look.
snacks?
You gotta be careful with that.
Hold up. All right, so look. All right,
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
this our next segment though.
All right,
Bring it back.
all right.
We call this the Decade Hall of Fame. DC Decade Hall
Let's
of
go.
Fame.
Let's go.
It's all about you, Mustafa.
All right. Who your all-time favorite district basketball player? Pro, street ball player,
Give us 5.
don't even matter.
That you
He
like.
ain't gotta give us 5.
Oh, we'll give us.
Curry Smith, number 1. Curry Smith.
He can give us however many he want. Pause.
Curry Smith,
Whoa.
number 1.
I said pause. I said that fast. I said
Incredible.
that fast. I said that fast.
Who you got?
Curry Smith,
Uh-huh.
Lonnie.
Okay.
Ferrell, Moochie.
Moochie.
Get another DC. What's my man name? No, wait. We can go to the Greater Washington. Not
We doing DC.
Fuck you doing? Stop this
We
district
doing
alone. We ain't doing that
DC.
Maryland, Virginia shit here. We ain't doing that Bama shit right now. This ain't the DMV.
It's
District
Alum.
alone.
It's
This ain't no
District
we ain't
Alum.
nah.
It's District
Baltimore,
Alum.
y'all respect to y'all, but
We
nah,
doing
this
the
district
city.
alone. This is city.
It's
This
the
city
city
shit
shit.
here. Don't you
Greg
disrespect this show? Greg Jones, yeah.
Greg Jones and who was that for?
That's 4.
I'm gonna do 5.
Yeah, one more.
I can't do no Maryland.
I can give you one, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna wait for you.
Hey, whoa, Paul, you gonna get him one? Relax. Incredible.
Damn,
Hey,
damn.
say you gonna get him
It's
one.
like-
Jesus. Wait a minute. Incredible.
I mean, I hate how Victor went out, but my man.
Didn't I say
Victor
that?
Pays. He did say
Didn't I
Victor
say
Pays.
that?
He said Victor Pays on the
But
first show.
Victor was like that.
Vic was like that, Joe.
Hey, hold
I
up,
played
hold up,
against Vic in
hold up,
high
hold
school,
up,
Paul.
hold up,
I played against Vic in
hold up.
high school,
I
dog.
want-
He
He
was
was
like that.
like that though.
I want to get one shout out to somebody who was tough too, and he passed away. Charlie Hurst.
Oh hell yeah, my man.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Charlie.
we went to college
Charlie,
together. We
yeah,
went to college
Charlie
together.
Moe.
We went to college
Yeah,
together.
Charlie Moe.
I remember that
Charlie.
motherfucking. I remember that year. Nigga. That shit got shot up, nigga. I remember that year. I was there.
I ain't gonna drink too much.
Look.
That's yours. You taking that with you too.
Another
Y'all can have that.
Hall of Famer that you got. Your all-time district boxers.
Oh, we already. So, my man Keith.
District.
Keith.
Okay.
Keith Holmes, Kenilworth. All right.
Shout out to Paradise, Kenilworth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So sad.
Hey y'all, keep it
No
DC,
shot.
right?
Yeah, we keeping it DC. It's District
Simon
Alum.
Brown. Simon Brown.
Simon.
That might go over somebody. Because we old. I'm telling my
Hey
age.
man,
This
hold
is
up,
your
hold
top
up,
5,
hold
bro.
up. Hold up. Let's pause right there for a second. Shout out to Simon Brown. but he had one of the wildest moments in boxing history.
One time.
That nigga was like this.
Yeah, nigga,
When that nigga was like this. When that nigga was knocking
he was
out,
punishing cuz though. He was punishing
that
cuz
nigga was
though.
on the ground like this.
He was punishing cuz.
Shout out to Simon Brown.
I
But
said,
that nigga
oh,
was
he
knocked out
did.
and still trying to punch. I'm sorry.
I said, oh, he did.
That's what you remember.
Oh, he did.
No, I know. I remember Simon
That's
Brown
all I
punishing
remember.
niggas.
That's all I remember about.
That was one of the last fights I seen of
Shout out to Simon Brown.
I remember him. No, listen. I remember seeing Simon Brown punish niggas. I'm talking about pause. Let's pause.
He got punished that night.
He got punished that night. That was a wild moment.
Keep on, Simon Brown.
I'm getting old. What's my man's name? No, Hall of Famer.
Sugar Ray?
Mark Johnson.
Mark Johnson.
Mark
2 shots.
Johnson.
Hey, yeah, 2 shots. But we can't go. Wait, Kerry Russell? Actually.
Yes, from Trinidad.
Damn. I knew it was me.
And his father.
So I said 3 already.
You said 4.
I said 4. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Herb, let him finish. Herb, hey, Herb, hold on, Herb. Hey, Herb, let me stop. Herb, let him finish.
From the city, from this actual city. Damn, man, that's all.
You can say Sugar Ray from Southeast.
Boy, there you go, Herb. Sugar Ray Leonard, we gotta go there.
Oh, I see. Mustafa got his co-defendant in here. So that's what's going on. Mustafa got his co-defendant in here. That's what's going on. I see what's going on there. I see what's going on there. I see. See, hey, Merc, hey, DC and Merc, when you guys show with OG, you gotta let them niggas just go on for where they need to go. That's why me and him ain't saying that. They say sorry.
You gotta realize why I'm here. Let's go here.
Yeah.
No. All right, good. That's just the OG talk. If y'all can't hear the OG, that's the OG talk.
How many was that? 4?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to make sure. It's my man. It's my man. Which one from Maryland?
What about Lamont?
Yeah. Lamont Peace. Yeah. I can say that. Where my man Which come from?
This is the wildest show I've been on my life, show. It's some wild shit.
Sweet.
2 shots. We said 2 shots.
Come on, y'all. He fought De La Hoya. No, he fought. He fought Daryl Cole. I mean, he fought De La Hoya. No. Fought De La Hoya. Daryl Cole from Maryland.
No.
Daryl Cole. 58. I love Daryl Cole.
Oh, there it is. That's the 5.
Daryl Cole.
Took us a minute to get there, but we got the 5. Took us a little minute to get the 5, America, DC. But we got the OGs get together. These niggas old, man. These niggas do the brainstorm and shit. Talking about dice and shit and what they used to do back in the day. You know, my niggas.
Your all-time favorite go-go band ain't Spot.
Essence.
No, go ahead, Jake. Nah, because we changed it. Go ahead.
And
Go ahead. Go say it.
Rare Essence.
Say the question.
Number 1.
the question was, I'm asking him what was his favorite go-go band and the spot that he used to play.
Rare Essence, Black Hole.
Okay.
All right. Chuck. Black Hole again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chuck Brown. It's hard for me to go, you know what I'm saying? Give you some more?
Yeah.
2 more.
Oh,
yeah.
Cherries. I used to go to Cherries all the time.
Damn, old as a month.
Yeah, I used to go to Cherries all the time.
Jesus, Cherry. Never heard of Cherry.
Metro Club.
The Met.
Side.
East Side. I never say East Side.
Was our shit. And the Ibex.
East Side was like a storm.
You know what I'm saying? East Side, Metro Club, Ibex, Black Hole. That was my top.
All right, so what was your all-time favorite club?
Oh, regular nightclub.
Regular club.
Oh,
not a go-go, the club.
I gotta say love.
Yeah, y'all heard,
say
nigga.
drink.
Friday nights in love was like that.
And I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to talk some more about what Herb was talking about, how we ain't like
Go ahead,
Mark.
talk about.
I'm gonna tell you why we didn't like Mark. Mark didn't want to play go-go music in his fucking club. Taz was the man. Mark, was an asshole. I'm just telling you. And I love Mark to death.
Y'all heard it here first. I ain't saying. Y'all heard what he just said.
So look.
Everybody, OG, I'm gonna tell my bad. Y'all can't hear OG. My bad for cutting y'all off. OG just said everybody love Taz. Fuck Mark, man. For me, see, he I'm not doing it, y'all.
Mark,
that's our guess.
Look, I'm gonna say
that's one less guess we gonna get. That's one less guess we gonna get.
Let me tell y'all something about Mark. And Mark knew better. Mark knew better.
Go ahead.
Well, Mark used to try Jones. In case y'all ain't know, Mark, because he
did.
Mark used to act like he wasn't from DC.
Yeah.
So y'all know how we button our shirts up, right? The polo, we button our shirt the top button. So Mark I used to come there. Our crew used to come to the club. A couple of us had on the button up shirt. He tried Joe. He's like, oh, I know y'all DC Bama, y'all coming there. We know y'all. So I used to join on we always had to come back real
Frank
quick.
C has don't answer. Frank C has not. This is not my thoughts, y'all. It's not my thought.
If y'all know, Mark used to wear the motherfucking outlet tennis shoes. Y'all could tell Mark would go to the Foot Locker outlet on what's that? University Boulevard, and that motherfucker always had on some outlet $30 tennis. I used to fry his ass. He used to point that he had to laugh himself. Come on in, Mo. That's how Mark used to. That's why I love Mark to death. But every time it was that type of situation. But we used to get in our feelings about him not wanting to play go-go.
Hey, look, like I said, man, I have nothing to with how they feel. Hey, those are my.
Hey, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
Hey, man, y'all funny.
Yeah, Taz always been a real dude, man. Frank, Taz. Yeah. Mark was who he was, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all another.
Next topic. Let's get on this. Please pause. Next topic. Who's gonna win the finals next year? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Controversial and everything.
Yeah, that's
real
it.
fight.
Next topic.
Hey, look.
God, dang, wait a minute.
Let me ask you this: the club shit got wild real fast.
Please ask who's your favorite.
Hey, look,
quick,
out of control like a motherfucker.
All right.
Hey, look. Hey, what's the all-time favorite Curry album?
Oh shit. Well, of course, Eddie Leonard. Eddie Leonard's always my favorite when Eddie Leonard was Eddie Leonard. I don't know what it is now.
Which one? Is Eddie Leonard's all right?
Plainsboro Road.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking steak and cheese. Oh my God.
Don't edit nothing.
Salt, pepper, ketchup on the fries.
These niggas wild. I wish we had a mic on OG. OG, like,
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, look. I want to say what you just said, bro. This has been a wild ass
y'all knew this though, right?
motherfucking show. I
just want to say one thing too, man. Listen, I want to thank Mustafa for that realness.
Yeah,
I do. And OG, man, like that's the show. We want you to come to the show. Like we can all have the different opinions and different perspectives, right? And we all and it's a such thing as two people can rewrite at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So at the end of the day, just because they say something and because of oppositions, opinions, I might agree with it or not agree with it, but I'm not gonna voice it the way you think when you know where I am.
No doubt.
Right.
They know my heart. They know what's good. You know, and for the sake of the show, disclaimer. Those are not my thoughts. So please, I did not put him up to this shit. Taz, I did not put him up to this shit. Taz, shout out my nigga Taz. Love you, homes. You already know. Love Taz the GOAT. Taz the Jordan, the promoters. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. I was Scottie Pippen. I'm gonna keep it 100. He's Jordan. I'm Scottie Pippen. I don't give a fuck nobody saying we snapped out, put on everything. And the whole city can back that.
Hey Scotty, I just want to say this.
And we can't leave out Abdul.
Abdul too. Abdul the real. Abdul always been a real. I got money with Abdul. Hey, Swow. Here.
Hey,
I got money with that nigga.
Scotty, I just want to say this, Scotty. DC is in the building right now. Yeah. That's what that District Alum is in the building right now. That's what I want to say. Scotty.
Whoa. Incredible. The culture is what? Jeez, you got to chill. You got to relax. I understand we got Mustafa here. Incredible. Incredible.
Let me stop. I want to ask you, what's next for DC Decades? And do you got some shout outs you want to give out?
As we wrap the show up.
Well, as always, shout out to my wife.
Yeah, wifey in the building. She like that too.
Clap that.
Keep that nigga together. Keep that nigga together, wifey. Yeah, keep that nigga together, wifey, for real. If it wasn't for you, this shit wouldn't even be here. I already know
I'm
it.
trying to tell you for maintaining with me, and I wake her up early in the morning. Look,
You want to say
can
something?
you read this caption?
You want to say something? Come on, say something. Just say something.
Come on.
Go ahead, say something.
Go ahead.
Let her talk.
Come on, black woman.
Of course, anything, I always say this one thing, small piece. When Mustafa dies, he's going to die empty. There's not going to be no dreams left in him.
Oh, man.
It's not going to be anything that his heart desires.
Right.
If I know about it, it always comes into fruition.
Right.
So he will not die empty. He's going to always have everything that he needs because I'm taking care of.
Hey, I know that's right.
He can irk my nerves at times, but I can get him together with a look. You know, like I don't mother Mustafa because he had a really good mother who did that job. But I wife Mustafa. So that's what I do.
That's tough.
That's tough. That's what.
You got one, bro. You got one, bro.
Hey, listen.
You got one.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something, y'all. On some real respect shit. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some real shit. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I ain't gonna say her name on here, but Olive Eyes, you know what I'm talking about. It's somebody that's just like you. We just went through a couple things, but I ain't, yeah.
Sentimental ass nigga, man. What the fuck? Hey, look. Wifey. That t-shirt. That's the double XL.
Yeah.
I think that is.
Yeah. That's it right there.
That's XL.
See, I listen.
Okay,
I listen.
Man, shout out, man, Mustafa.
Hold up. Hey, hold up.
After this.
I want to present a gift.
Nothing like gift.
I want to present a gift. We got that New Balance gray.
The reflector, the district lights up. Because he New Balance, we had to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
The G on top of that.
Yeah.
The G on top of that, right? And on top of that, I called him, right? This real talk. This how we doing our show. I called him, man, what you drink? TBC got the Tito's. Tito's and New Balance gray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we doing.
You know what I'm saying?
We
got a real OG we got two real OGs in the building right now.
Real OGs, man.
This for you,
Oh man.
And anytime the other,
hold up.
I don't know if y'all can see in the light right here the reflection.
You know what?
You see that shit?
Before we leave, I just attended.
Yes, let's speak on that real quick.
An event you just had. Before we leave, I want you to talk on an event you just had as far as and it's definitely, representing the culture. Speak on the New Balance Appreciation Day.
New Balance Appreciation Day actually was not my concept. My man Steve, Beats Bourbon Boys, hit me up and asked me what I thought about it.
Respect.
That's a no-brainer. You understand what I'm saying? That was a no-brainer. So I was like, man, put this shit on. Send me the flyer. I'm gonna do what I do. And he sent me that shit, man. Put that shit out there. People y'all saw it. They showed up and showed out. And guess what, y'all? Now New Balance wants to get involved. So this is an inaugural. This is an inaugural annual thing. Involved in the event. So the plan is to make it a 3-day weekend.
Okay.
You
So
what I'm saying?
So like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type thing.
Yeah, and that was just this was a test run. This was a test run.
I don't want to be talking. All I'm talking, they saw it, posted the show. But no, you gotta come over here and talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just let it loose.
HB.
Sit down. Sit right there. HB, sit down right there.
Get to the mic.
HB, sit down, HB.
Let it loose, sir.
Let that shit loose. Oh, God, this is going to be 2 hours.
I was in the field with a lot of Baltimore niggas, man.
Oh, man.
They good people, but they swear they've been wearing New Balance before us.
And this is what I tell.
I got family all over Baltimore. And they was wearing chocolate.
And this is what I tell them.
He said chocolate.
So my man, we had a
that's what I'm talking about.
Chocolate eggs.
And
if you hear me, fuck you niggas, man.
And we had
I'll be up soon.
Listen, we got a man, my man Brandon, cool dude, and I got some good Baltimore homies. So look,
and they with us.
My man Brandon was on the panel from Baltimore, and
you ain't gonna get no sponsors.
As far as he can go back to, it's the 574.
You don't wear 574.
See, look.
That's for old people. It's 69 and old. You know what I'm saying?
Herb, no, this is why I always say you had to be there, because I answered the 574s was 575.
I'm gonna clean it up for you.
We did the 575.
You was being good.
You see what I'm saying? So
they not going to trash too, though.
But see what I'm saying? So that's what we did.
Oh man, we should have given him
the mic. We did. Listen,
that was the bad move giving him the mic.
The old people went playing golf.
Now listen, Herb. It had its run. Some New Balance had its run.
570.
Well, and now I'm glad Herb saying this. I'm gonna tell y'all why. No, I'm a Herb.
That was you.
You from Southeast?
No,
ain't you from Southeast though?
Yeah.
You from Southeast though, ain't you? You from South Side though,
I'm
ain't you?
glad Herb said
Where you
this.
from?
This opens the
Oh, you? Oh, yeah, Largo.
Hold up. Let's get back to this. This
opens the conversation. I'm glad Herb said that, because this shit was demographic.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You from Uptown. Herb from. Tell me where you from, Herb.
I'm from Northeast. But originally, I'm from far Northeast, where Deanwood.
So it was demographic. So some of us did the same shit. Some of us didn't at the same time.
Right.
So Uptown.
Jermaine, cut it.
We was in the 900s though, bro. I had 9. I ain't never had no.
Nah,
five.
I ain't never had no. None of my niggas had.
I had 9.
Five Jones.
I had 995.
Only people that wore them Jones back in the day, the Migos. Hold on, let me stop and talk. Let me stop and talk. Herb, let me stop and talk. Hold up.
I'm gonna tell y'all
why. Let me stop and finish.
Go
I'm gonna tell y'all why this is so funny.
Let me stop and talk.
This is why this is so funny, and why it's so much love amongst our homies in the city. Because if you came in the homeroom, if we had on 995s, 1300s, 575, and you come in the motherfucker with some 574s,
bullshit.
We gonna fry your. No, I'm telling.
They had to be blue though. They had to be the blue 575.
Dark blue.
The dark blue joints. They couldn't be no other color. They couldn't be no other color than the blue joints.
Dog, stop. I have time on check ball, man. Hold. Let me talk. Y'all bullshit, man. I'm tired of y'all niggas being nice. Hold, time on, listen. My niggas wore New Balance. My niggas wore New Balance, right? My niggas never wore none of the 900. Never wore none of the 900. Them 574s were Migos and niggas out Maryland wore them Jones or Virginia. Niggas on the south side. Uptown niggas ain't wear that shit. You was a Bama, you want some. You come up Wilson. You come up Wilson with some 574s on. You come up Francis Junior High School with some 574s on. We're gonna burn your ass up in that lunchroom. We're gonna call you a motherfucking Migo.
You had to be the navy blue 575.
900, 1300,
with
1500. He's a Maryland nigga. You had them Jones on. Virginia niggas. You was from VA Valley Green wearing them blue bullshit. Them Papa Smurf Jones. Man, y'all better stop playing, man.
You
get your bam ass about them blue Jones. I ain't wearing them blue Jones.
America.
I ain't say well. We ain't wearing them Bama Jones. We ain't never see Bama. We ain't wearing them Bama. We thought they was Bama Jones sometimes.
Hey, America.
We ain't never wear them Jones.
Listen.
We ain't doing
this is District Alum. This is how I really get.
I ain't say you
America, nigga.
With the blue Jones,
America, DC.
We particular.
We all out, but look, man, yeah, man. We particular as a motherfucker. That great
motherfucker. Nah, man, Herb, please. Oh, jeez. Herb is, oh, God. Oh, jeez.
And you know what?
On that note,
America.
tune in, like and subscribe, YouTube, man.
Real.
Mustafa, the legend in the building, man. We've lost control of the show.
Great interview right now.
Hold on, the end of what? There it is. And we're going to end that.
Okay. What's your favorite DC trend?
It's a few
All time favorite.
All time.
You talk about trends.
Yeah.
Dressing, what? Anything.
I'm gonna go to the clothes, but my favorite all-time DC trend that has not died is New Balance. I mean, I'm sorry, it's New Balance. Can I have two? I got two that's equal.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the Moss Brown. It's the Moss Brown sweatsuit. Because I just don't. I feel like it never died. You know, Georgetown. Not even two of our main shopping places was F Street and Georgetown. So I just believe that because of places like Prince and Princess, the Moss Brown has lived, you know, and even though the Moss Brown to me has been watered down because Gore-Tex fabric, it was Gore-Tex, the swish. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's been watered down because of the fabric, you gotta know. And I just feel like it's New Balance and the Moss Brown is a DC staple.
Yeah.
DC staple. Yeah.
You had two. You have another. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Hey, yo, look. We had the OGs just having their own conversation just for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? Hey, look.
Because watch this. You can't get this. Y'all can't get this. Y'all little podcast show. Y'all can't get this.
Nah,
respectfully.
Hey, look.
Oh yeah.
On that note, man, we're gonna close this out, man, because they about to talk about some shit we not supposed to talk about on camera. So this is a long show. Tune in, man. YouTube next Friday at noon. Like and subscribe. Shout out to Mustafa, OG Herb, and shout out to Wifey, man. We gonna get the fuck out of here before we incriminate the RICO law and all that shit, man. We out, man. We gonna shut these mics off, man. We love y'all. Huh? Huh? Oh, and watch this, y'all. What you gonna say, bro? Hey, man, I love you for having me. I love you coming on the show. Hey, listen, America, DC, remember this. Put God first and wash your stinking ass, man. We out, man. Fuck, let me turn these mics off.
This that flow that get a war ignited. Type of bars that get God indicted. Nah, player hate me, but you gotta like it. Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threaten Gavi the quickest way to a casket, nigga. Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money. Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade. Hey, say Gavi, what you mugging?